I was sitting here just laughing in my head, and then I started laughing out loud. And I'm thinking about, this whole internet thing that we have that has brought us this whole social media thing that we have, which has, evolved into allowing us to, spread information and talk amongst one another from sea to shining sea and around the whole globe. I'm thinking about that, right? And I understand the importance of proper information, and I understand the dangers of spreading misinformation. Then I start thinking about, well, the tools that they provide us so we can show people that, yeah, we're not spreading misinformation, and nobody that I know personally, that I know on here and off of here, willingly spreads misinformation. We give our opinions, we speculate on things, and they treat us like we're kindergartners, and taking our toys from us. And I think, oh my God, it's just really. But if you go over to X, did you know, and I learned this shortly before I deleted my X account, aka Twitter, did you know that there's a how do I put this? Um, Other side of Twitter. There's a whole hub of Twitter. I did not know that they allowed that type of thing. I mean, on there at the time, I didn't know. And I think I deleted that account last year. And just before, like 4 or 5 months before, I learned about it. And I'm like, what? I mostly did Twitter, for my, NASCAR stuff that I watch, right? And Kevin Harvick. And somebody told me about it, and I'm like, no fucking way. There's no way they allow those type of videos and content on Twitter. Yep, they do. And then and the point is, and here I am, I use the tools they provide, and I show you, and I speculate, and I give you my opinion. And just because somebody doesn't like my opinion or like the information that they're being provided, they're allowed to, even when they just create an account, to do so with no followers, no likes, no content, no profile picture. They can come and report your videos, multiple of them. And you would think by now that this app would put something in its, to catch an account or a few accounts that are mass reporting your video after video after video. You would think AI would be able to learn this. So yeah, that's the kind of internet world we live in. Yeah, we live in an internet world where, we're treated like kindergartners, losing their toy because, they're trying to, do what I do on here. But, the other internet toys that like over on X, you can just go over there and, yep, I'm 18, and our kids can go watch whatever they want, if you catch my drift. Then lastly, I thought about this Michigan representative who lives, or who represents a district in northern Michigan, northern lower Michigan, somewhere up there. He introduced a bill in the House of Representatives, the state house in Michigan, right, to ban that in Michigan, which I found quite comical, because I know there's not a lot of those places